So I'm going to help you to adjust the cancellation policy in Goibibio, Indian website. It is attached to Makemytrip and Goibibio website. So whether you book, it's a common interface, common dashboard, so you can make some adjustments over there. So what happened in my case is that I forgot to set up the cancellation policy, and it was basically, the person can cancel whenever they want. There was no cancellation policy set up. So I called the customer care, and we have a business manager for each of the hosts, and you will get the number at the base of the dashboard, and you can call them, and they'll help you out in whatever issues you have. They'll help you out. So you have a direct access to the business manager. And in my case, he was really helpful in Goibibio. So he helped me set up the cancellation policy. Basically, it's not maybe sometimes when the policy of the website changes, Makemytrip and Goibibio is merging, and they are forming Makemytrip. There was some reset of the policy, the cancellation policy. So in this case, what you have to do is go to the property information. Then under settings, you can see here, there is cancellation policy. Click details. So in my case, I have set up the cancellation policy here. So what you do is that if you haven't, if you're a new person, if you want to set up a cancellation policy, just go to the add a new file. Then you can set up a date. For example, today you can set up as, in my case, it's 8th of Feb, 2023. Till what date you want to keep. Sometimes in some cases you want to keep it for only for 3 months, maybe 6 months, but it's best practice is to keep it for 1 year, no tension. So you can set up if you click here, you can move by months. If you click here, you can move by year. So I'm going to move by 1 year on the same date, or you can keep the next month by end of next month. So slightly more than a year. Once you set up this, you can select how many days of cancellation. For example, you wanted the person to one day before. He can cancel 1 day before. But if he's going to cancel it after that 1 day with inside of 24 hours, then you will get the full amount as a host. I'm talking about as a host, not as a guest. So as a host will receive the full amount as a cancellation policy. If it's 48 hours, it's 2 days, then 3 days. And normally the best practice is 5 days. And you can always adjust it, because during peak season, you don't want people to cancel it like, even 5 days. You want to make it 7 days, because sometimes what happens is that people book, way in advance, maybe 6 months, 3 months in advance, and they might forget to cancel their booking, or they might, and the demand is very high, maybe during like New Year's or Christmas or that time. So you want to keep it maybe 2 weeks before, when it's peak season. So usually the best practice is to keep it 7 days or 5 days. That's a cancellation policy. So you can create your own date. You just click on this. And yeah, you can see here, free cancellation, how many days you want to keep it. Like in my case, I'm going to keep it 7 days. And then click Save Changes. So I'm not going to show it because I've already set up a policy for that. So once you save it, and then you have to refresh it twice. And then just wait for 5 minutes, and then go to your, for example, if your ad is in Makemytrip or Goibibio, just go to the Goibibio where your property is listed, and then just see the property. I'm not talking about the dashboard. I'm talking about the actual booking website. Go as a guest and see if the policy is updated. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.